Guys, welcome back. This is probably like my third time making this video. Um, I know I've been off my channel for a little bit for a few months, but with school and the weather, I haven't had time to go out and hunt very much. But I have picked up things here and there, and I had the opportunity this morning to go to the flea market, and I got there bright and early because now I have my license, so I can drive and don't have to wait on my parents to take me. So I got some really cool things, and I'll show you what I picked up, and I'll show you what things I picked up in the past couple months. So we'll start off over here with some of my favorites. These are the Mattel Shogun Warriors. Um, I got Mazinger for Christmas, and I got Guy King about a week and a half ago. Um, he's complete with the fist and all the missiles. These are all original. That was really cool. I picked up this 2000 Godzilla today. Most of the stuff I picked up, I got really good deals on the flea market today. This flea market, I have found some good gems at. I picked up that Raideen before I kind of knew what all the Shogun Warriors were. And yeah, he has missing pieces and stuff, and he's missing his fist and his weapons, but he's still there. And it's cool to know that like that stuff's out there. I also picked up that Part 2 Combatra. Now, I will probably never be able to complete him just because of how scarce he is and like how rare the parts are. That's still cool. Uh, I have a little tiny Ultraman down there along with Poseidon, and I have this little tiny die-cast Leopardor or Spider-Man. I know I did not pronounce that right. He goes by two different names, but that's still pretty cool. My Star Wars collection is still growing. I have this new case for it. I wanted to simulate the back of an old card back with a yellow background. So that's pretty cool. I almost have the full run, as you guys can see. Right now I'm focusing a lot on variants and stuff because I can't afford some of the figures, the more expensive like last 17. Like I have a few of them. Like you see, I have a Man, there's Han, and there's some of the last 17 Ewoks, EV99. Let's see, there's my pop-up R2 missing the saber, unfortunately. There's my Lando. There's a Death Star pilot, or yeah, there he is. So I have a couple of them. I'm working my way. Would like to. I've been now since I've had most of those. I can put my funds in other things. Now I've been able to get more of the vehicles and play sets. So I got some of their characters up here. I have the display. I got that from my coach in my video I talked about a while ago. So that's really cool. Some of the things I picked up at the flea market today. I picked up look, C-3PO. That's his name. I paid like $1 for him. He's in good shape. A little loose, but not bad. Chrome's still really good on him. Superpowers, Superman. A G.I. Joe. This is my first G.I. Joe I've ever gotten. He's got a busted crotch and he's really yelled, but he's still there, and he pretty much got thrown in. So I thought it'd be something interesting to get into. I picked up a Endor Leia today. This is actually the one I had in my collection. The one I bought today is right there, right behind my lamp. Yeah, and she has her belt. The only thing she's missing is her gun and her helmet, which sucks, but still better than mine, and mine didn't have the belt, so that was cool. I also picked up this Redline Hot Wheels today. I have had this one before in dark blue, and so that would be a cool thing to take out to the booth in a few weeks. I also picked up this Soundwave Generations. I forgot the rest of his name. This is going to be going to one of my friends who's a big Transformer guy. Shout out to you, Alan, if you're watching. So that'd be pretty cool. Moving along, it was a good day for records and stuff. I never really thought to look for records. I guess I started collecting after I've been going to the flea market and stuff, and just hadn't ever looked. But I got some good stuff. I picked up 2 different Foreigner albums. This is one of them I'm listening to at the moment. I got some other good ones. I got the Cars. I got Bee Gees. I got 2 Billy Joels. Another Fleetwood for my girlfriend. What else? I can't think right at the moment and stuff, but I got some really good ones. Oh wait, Credence in the Clearwater. That's a good one. And I all paid. It was like $2 a piece. So they're really good deals, and I never thought that. And they're all in good condition. A little wear on the outside, but that doesn't bother me. Moving on down here, we have the Kenner Robin Hood Battle Wagon. Now, some of you guys know this is the same molds as the Ewok Battle Wagon, which I really wish this was. And it had the big tusk looking skull on top. But it's still cool. I may not get that for a long time, so this is a good substitute. And like most people will not know, and it's missing like the railings and the ladder, but that doesn't really bother me. It'll still just sit here along my AT-AT. I might put some Ewoks on it or something. Just a little fun stuff. I also picked up the Black Lion today, and so I had something to go with my green and red. So I'm gonna try to complete this guy now. I was gonna originally try to sell the green and red lions, but now I have the black. I'm like, okay, I'm almost more than halfway, so might as well keep going. Moving along, a vendor had some of these Vinyl Nation Disney pop like characters. I picked up about, what was it, 6 of them. There was a whole bunch more. I just couldn't afford them all, and so I just didn't care for the textures. But I thought these ones were cool. My mom had picked up me these 4th anniversary ones at a thrift store about a week or two ago, and it was just kind of a coincidence that I found these right then at the same time, kind of. So that was cool. Moving on to other things I found at the flea market today. What else did I get? That's slipping my mind at the moment. I'll just keep moving. We'll go into these cases. Now, I've had a Darth Vader case before. I even bought before I really knew what to look for, I bought a 90s reissue at an antique mall. And I was so excited that I got an original one. And then I opened it up in the car and I realized it was a 90s issue. So that sucked. I ended up getting another one later on down the line that was original. But I was on Craigslist and I came across this one guy, and he had separated all of his things. Like, he separated his figures out, and then he was selling like the cases and vehicles separate. It was kind of a weird selling thing, but it was okay because I knew more about it than stuff he did. And I ended up buying him these cases. He wanted $10 a piece for these, the ones I'll show you. And the reason I got them is because they have the cardboard inserts inside. Now, they are beat to crap, but they're still there. I didn't have them before, and I love looking at these. The C-3PO is complete as well, and even does have his inside, but again, it's all beat to crap. But it's still really cool. I even got the Return of the Jedi carrying case as well. Now, if you guys know, this one is the more collectible out of the 3 different ones they made. They also made the vinyl case, which are down there. I have, but this one is complete with all the tabs. The scope is not broken, so you guys know it's a good one. I think I paid $10 for that one as well. So that was really cool. I got some of my ships up on the wall and different little things. I've been messing around in my room lately. We'll go over to my other case. And this case has had several things in it. Like, recently I had my Shogun Warriors until I got Guy King, and then they wouldn't fit anymore in there. So I have my remote control R2-D2, and I picked up this little candy arcade thing today at the flea market. And I thought it was so cool. I've seen people take pictures and stuff before, and so it's a perfect size for an action figure to play video games, and I love it. So I got that. That was really cool. And the R2-D2, which I forgot to say, I bought it at our antique store. Someone had it out there. It's missing the remote, but it's still really cool, and it wasn't that expensive, so that was a good deal. I picked up this diecast X-Wing at Retro Madness a couple weeks ago when I bought the Ultraman and some other little bits here and there. It was really cheap. I know it's missing the window and the little character, but it's still there in my collection. And then today I bought the Micro Collection X-Wing, and this is the one that breaks apart, which I didn't know. I opened up my bag and it was like all broken. I was like, what? And then I realized it was all good. But that's still cool. I picked up that along with the Endor Leia from my guy. He had some more stuff, which I already had, which was all good because I didn't need it. I just bought those from him. As you may also see, I have this giant Harry Potter poster. It's actually a movie display that would have been inside of a movie theater. We have a friend and her son used to work at the theater, and he brought home several of these. And this was one of the ones they had left, and this was the original Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone one. It is a vinyl poster, pretty much. It's an 8 foot by 4 foot poster. It goes from all the way to my top of my ceiling to the bottom of my baseboard. It's really big and I love it. And this was the only place I could fit in my room without obstructing other things going on. That's just what happens when you have a lot of stuff like I do. Another thing which I didn't really pick up, but it's a thing that I've been working on for a while. It's for the Japanese versions of the Shogun Warriors and stuff, which are also called Jumbo Machinders, which it's just that name and stuff. This is a custom version of an accessory that you could have bought in Japan. It's called the XX11 tank. It's something tank. I can't remember the other part of it, but these are like impossible to find, and I just one just went up for auction, and it was over $4,000. So no, I'm not gonna get one of those anytime soon. So I decided to make my own custom one. These are original missiles. I took off my Mazinger because he will be on this, so I thought, why not? It does have its cockpit and stuff on my desk. It's not finished yet, but getting real close. And I have to finish painting the buttons and the little missile up here. But I made this all out of styrene, and some of the seams are not the best. I have to do a little bit more work on. The stickers I made are custom. They're screenshotted off of some really good pictures on, I think, Collection XD or something. It's got a lot of pictures of Jumbos on there, and that was a sticker I handmade. Not the best, but it's a fun project I've had, and I enjoy it, and I think it'll look really cool when it's done. So that's a thing I've been working on for a while that has some relevance to do with my toy collecting. I will do a full video on how I did this later on once I finish it, but for right now, that was just a little update and a little sneak peek of what that is. That's pretty much all I have new and stuff I picked up, so I want to thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoy and check out my other videos.